Okay, third year playing League of Legends and competing against other schools. So, yay, we've been around for at least 3 years. I didn't think that was going to happen. Now, some people, I get a lot of emails saying, Mr. Law, can we do this? Can we play this game? Can we do this game? Can we do this game? The answer is no. So, why is it only these games? Well, there's a lot of factors that you have to consider. Okay, we're really not a gaming club. We're not a video game club. Okay, we are a competitive video game club, which means there are a lot of factors to consider when I think about expanding the club into other arenas. There is the price. Scratch Overwatch off your list.
Get it out.
Plain and simple. There's the price. Okay. There is the availability and the install specs on the computers. They have to be able to run them. Right? Okay. There's the rating. Okay. We can only play team-rated games. Okay. There is also the appropriateness for a school setting. Okay. There is what am I forgetting? What others? There's like a bunch of others. Okay. So there's a lot of things that I have to consider before I will even try to get a game approved, and a lot of the games don't measure up. Global competitiveness, right? So far I can say that there are some console games that are starting to be recognized on more of a global scale, which is why we expanded into the consoles. How I break into that yet, I'm not quite certain on how to really make that stick here at the high school level. On the League of Legends side of things, I mean, we have the World's Championship. Okay, and the World Championship is broken down into regions. And so there is a North America region, right? And then that's even broken down even farther. And now colleges are starting to develop teams and competitions for League of Legends so that these professional teams have something to get their players from, right? And so if colleges are making teams, guess what? High school should have teams too to funnel into the colleges. And so what we're seeing just recently is now colleges are starting to offer scholarships to play League of Legends. And as a matter of fact, we have 2 teams that are already registered to compete in a collegiate activity this year where the prize is a $10,000 scholarship.
Just done.
Yeah. Okay? So, that is why we do these games. Okay? I will not offer any other games unless I can find a bigger benefit than that for you guys. Okay? We are not here as a video game club. This is a competitive sport, right? That we are going to do, okay, in order to maximize your benefit for the future. My goal is always looking out for your future. Sitting around and playing video games in your mom's basement, not the future I want for you.
Yeah, Mr. Law.
Okay? I started looking at houses the other day, okay?
With the teacher's pay, you can't afford that.
My basement is pretty cool.
Especially after the air conditioner broke.
Should.
Yeah, Mr. Law makes Minecraft servers.
Now, what I was just saying, again, I cannot stress to you enough, we are not a casual gaming group. We show up with the motivation to get better in this sport, to become better players of the games we choose. Okay? So we have, I'm saying the games we choose because we got League of Legends for our PCs and then our console guys. The motivation here is to come in with the mindset that this is practice and that I'm here to get better at my skills because there's a future and there's a payoff in it in the end. The mindset is not I'm going to come in and kick it with my friends. You can go do that in your mom's basement. Or my basement.
I'm pretty sure that's not sanitary.
That's not sanitary.
You said it. That's not why we're all. That's not why we're all here.
The motivation of this club is to always become better at the games we're choosing to play. Okay? We're not coming to hang out and kick with our friends. Okay? We are looking for that end goal that, hey, a college might recognize my abilities and want me to play on their teams. Period. Okay? So our motivation here is always to become better. And we're dedicated to sportsmanship at all times. Some of you like to use some foul language when you're playing. Okay? What happens to professional sports players when they mouth off to the refs? Okay, they get fined. It comes out of their pockets. Sometimes they get suspended from games because it's unsportsmanlike. We are the same in here. Okay? We treat each other with respect. We treat the equipment with respect. And we treat, the games we're playing with respect. All right? I kind of ran out of threes there. I hit the two big ones at the beginning. I didn't have anything left over to make it a nice three, but whatever. Okay? So, sportsmanship also means how you treat other people that you may be playing against. We're all in this for the same goal. Okay? We're all in this to get better. Okay? Telling someone that they're stupid and they're dumb and they can't play, and it was said last year, and I hope I never hear it again, you should kill yourself. Please don't. Folks, thank you. I take those things very seriously, especially that last one. Those are not funny. Those are not cool. And it definitely doesn't make someone feel like they're a part of something. So, we keep it to sportsmanship at all times. Okay? If it's not uplifting the next person, don't say it. If it's not in a spirit of making them better, don't say it. Okay? There will be times when we need to criticize each other's abilities. Criticizing is fine, but you need to do it in an appropriate, professional, sportsmanlike manner so that we become better and not just bringing someone down. That's not how this works. And I heard a lot of that last year, and I'm telling you, we'll talk more about that later, but it's not going to happen this year. All right? Requirements. Attendance, not optional. Okay, last 2 years we've met 2 days a week. Okay, and that's becoming harder and harder for me and my schedule to keep that going. So we're cutting it back to 1 day a week, but we're going to go longer. So we're going to go to like 5:15. Okay? So that should give us an opportunity to get at least 2 games in, league ways, console. We might actually finish a tournament in a day. That'd be cool. Okay?
Yeah.
So, the league guys too. So attendance is not optional. What happens when you're absent? League is a 5-man team. It depends on all 5 guys to be there. If you're not here, your team can't play. It sucks. You're there every day, but you got one team member that's not there, and you really can't compete. Because now you're 4-man in a 5v5. Okay? So attendance kills it. Like, I wasn't able to really run too many tournaments last year because I could not get enough people to show up at the times we were running the tournament. Attendance was killing it. We couldn't do anything. Some of you are back from last year and you understand this. We didn't do squat last year because we couldn't get people to show up and be dedicated to this sport. Okay? So attendance is not optional. If you miss 3 meetings in 1 semester, you'll be asked not to return, and that's for the year. I will be taking attendance each and every day. Okay? If you miss 3, after that 3rd one, don't bother coming back. Okay? I really need people here. I need people that are dedicated and motivated to make this a sport. Okay, I think, what was the speech team, they can only miss 2. Football, I don't think you can miss more than 2. Okay, basketball, all the other sports in the building, they all say if you're going to miss that many, don't even bother coming out. Yep.
Is that including excused absences?
Okay, we'll get to that. The excuse, I don't have a ride, is not valid. If it means enough to you, you will find a way to be here. I will answer your questions. I'm sure I'll get to them all. Thank you. Okay. So the excuse, I don't have a ride, is not valid. Raise your hand if you're a senior. All right, freshmen, you now have a ride.
I can't even go. Don't even make I might.
But in all seriousness, that's an exaggeration, but there are people in the club that drive themselves to and from. And if you find yourself in a place where you don't have a ride, hook up with somebody from the club. All right? I'm sure somebody in here will be willing to give you a ride home as long as it's not to, like, you know, Castleton. Okay? So. Yeah, right. If you are sick or other emergencies, you must send me an email before, not after. Oh, sorry, I missed yesterday. I was at a doctor. Sorry. I still marked you down as absent. That's it. Okay? So, you must tell me before if you are going to be sick, because after means that you were already gone and I probably had to scramble to find a sub for whatever activity we had planned that day. After is too late. After has already put club time in a little bit of jeopardy because you weren't there. Beforehand, I can make adjustments knowing that you're not going to be there. Does that make sense? So, if you're going to be absent for sicknesses, emergencies, or whatever, email me before. Even if you're sick from school. Well, he'll know I'm not there because I wasn't in school. Email me because I don't have all of you in class. Okay? Grades, not optional. Okay? I was lax a little bit last year and won't be this year. Okay, my first year I was on top of everything. Last year was kind of, we won't talk about that. You must earn a C- or higher in all of your classes. Okay? I personally cannot justify a high schooler staying after school and playing video games while they have a D on their homework or a D on their report. Okay? And I'm okay saying this. I don't allow my own children to be on the computer if they have a D on their report card. And my own child can vouch for that. Okay? Yeah, I have a child, right? And he knows that that rule applies to our household. Okay? So if I won't let my own children, play on the computer and do video games if they have a D, I'm not going to let you guys either. Because you're all my children and I love you very much. Except this guy. I don't like that.
Well, you may love us, but we don't love you. I'm sorry.
Yes, my son lives in my mother's basement with me. We had to carve out a little room in the side. You know?
Oh no.
If you fall below that C- range there on one of the grade terms, it's not the end of the world. You just can't get on a computer until that grade's higher. Okay? And what happens is I'll give you a little half-sheet grade verification form. And when your grades are up to snuff, you get that signed by your teachers with the grades. Okay? You bring that back to me, and I'll be like, okay, cool, your grade's up to snuff. You can get on the computers again. Okay? So, it's not like my grade's done, I might as well stop coming. No, because attendance is not optional. You stop coming, you might as well just stop coming. Right? So, even if your grade are not up to snuff, and you have dedicated yourself to this sport, and you want to, and you still have to be here, we will put you as a study table Okay, and I can help you get caught up with whatever missing assignments you have. I am a teacher. I know this stuff, right? Okay, I can help you get caught up in your missing assignments. It's more like a study hall for you until those grades come up. But you're still required to be here. Okay? What did I miss?
Very good question.
Tuesday. So sometimes I have put my grades that low because my teacher hasn't put in the test yet. I don't care. It says that it's a D. My argument is that you should never have your grade to the point where one test is going to make or break you. Right? Okay? If one test decides whether you have a D or a C, you're probably in a lot worse situation than you think you are. Okay? So, that argument that my teacher hasn't put in my grades yet, I don't care. Alright? Yes.
Okay, so like, I have NAHS specifically.
Basis here, okay? Grades will be checked every 4 weeks grading period. I'll answer questions at the end, as much as I can. Okay? Okay? Grades will be checked in every 4-week grading period. And the way I'll do that is I'll simply just ask you to pull up your grades on your Chromebooks. I'll just walk around, check everybody's Chromebook. Okay, if your grades aren't up to snuff, I'll kick you out in the side room. Okay? And that's how we'll do it. All right, how we're going to operate? Yes, sir. What can I help? I already talked about what games we can and cannot play earlier. Okay, that would fall underneath that category. All right, operations. Meetings will be Tuesdays from 2:55 to 5:15. I know 2:55 is weird. Like the fact the school lets out at 2:45 is just kind of awkward anyway. Right? So, do I give you 15 minutes to run amok in the hallway till 3 o'clock? Do we start at 2:50 and everybody's running to my classroom? I prefer 2:50, but we're gonna hit the middle. I'll say 2:55 gives you 10 minutes to get to my classroom. My door is shutting at 2:55. The other lab door is shutting at 2:55. You are not here at 2:55. Sorry. That will be counted as one of those absences for that time. Okay? Because we only have, an hour and a half, 2 hours? Okay? And we would like to get as much done as possible. And again, it takes all 5 people here on both teams in order to get something going on. And if you're rushing in at the last minute, oh, wait. It's a drag. 2:55. On the nose. No exceptions. No excuses. 2:55. Okay? Club dues are $15. Now, what the club dues does for you. Your $15 will get you a t-shirt for the club. Okay? So, you're basically paying $15 for a t-shirt. That's kind of cool, right? By the way, all of my graphic designers, submit me your t-shirt designs. Now, here's the idea I have for t-shirts this year. I'm talking kind of over here because most of my bets are over this way. And they know how horrible the last couple of years t-shirts have been. Yeah, like stand up.
That's pretty good.
Colors are terrible.
That's the bet. That's
the front part sucks.
But
So what I'm looking at for t-shirts, I've got to get it approved. I'm going to put the idea out there now, but I'm going to just get it approved. Hey, I'm telling you right now, it may not be approved. There's a company that I've worked with before. When I was doing some Scout stuff, it's called Giraffics. And hey, even though I'm not talking to you, you might want to hear what I have to say because I'm explaining to you the t-shirt you're going to be getting. Thank you. So, they specialize in tie-dye-ish type t-shirts, and they have a lot of really cool designs where it's like half tie-dye all around and kind of like tie-dye coming over the top. And all kinds of neat little things that we can do, which is a lot better than a black shirt with what I thought was gold lettering that didn't turn out gold. It came out yellow. The year shirt before that was a text shirt that I said, put this on the back. And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, it's going to be big letters on the back, and it's going to be gold, and it's going to be...
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, t-shirts have been kind of a thing. So, I'm going to try to get really nice t-shirts. I got to get it approved, or else we're going to be paying like $25 for a t-shirt, which I don't want to do. We're going to try to get some tie-dye t-shirts. Now, what else your $15 gets you to is what we call sometimes our special Saturdays, where we'll come in and we'll do tournaments on Saturdays. Okay? Now, some of you over here are saying we never did that last year. You're right, we didn't. Did we do it the year before?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I missed out on that. I want to pay.
So, they're $15 let you come to our special Saturdays. And what typically happens on special Saturdays, we'll spend all day in here playing one big, massive tournament of whatever game we want. Okay, Tristan will provide us food, and it'll be amazing. Okay? Typically, I take the due money and I go out and I buy treats and snacks and pizza for the entire day. And we kind of sit around, chill, playing games, eating pizza, Mountain Dew, kicking it and having a good time.
You better give me some Doritos to go with my Mountain Dew. You better.
We'll do it twice in a year.
Better be extreme cheesy.
What? Then you can't go. But I'll schedule them ahead of time so you can ask all the team. We've got at least 3 new schools that are coming on board. Greenfield Central already has been training a team. C9 is going to come on board in a place.
C9.
And there's a place called Culver Academies. I'm not really sure what they are, where they're at. But they're, yeah.
They're the pay to win.
They all have skins, like, you're knowing the artist. I'm like,
I appreciate the excitement, but we're going to be here all day if we keep this up. I got still about, I'm not even halfway done. So, thank you. So, we've got 3 new schools coming on board in addition to Irvington Prep and Franklin Central. So with us, that's 6 teams. So we can actually have some decent school competitions. So your club dues gives you entrance into those competitions. Okay, if you don't pay your club dues, I'm not going to let you compete against other schools. Mainly because you don't have the t-shirt and I want y'all to look good.